Hey players, welcome back for another video. Today I'll be reviewing DarkTide. Guys, this game was highly impressive. Like, you don't understand. People texting me on Discord to review this game. People texting me on Instagram, all over the place. So you know what? Here it is, and now it's time to review it. And I'm a little sick, under the weather, guys, but don't worry. I'm getting this video out just for you guys, so I know you guys are entertained and I'm fulfilled. So guys, without further ado, let's hop right into it. A hive city on the brink of collapse. From boiling hot industrial factories to the decaying water maintenance zone afflicted by constant acid rainfall, Tertium Hive is a hard and unforgiving place even at the best of times. The rich lore of DarkTide is felt everywhere in the game, from the moment you create your character to the incredible scale you will feel when exploring Tertium to the over 85,000 lines of voice-acted dialogue. In DarkTide, there's high-octane hybrid combat. To survive in Tertium, players will need to master both melee and ranged combat, switching seamlessly between the two as the need arises. Every encounter pits you against a variety of enemies, each with their own fighting style. It'll be up to you to determine how best to take them down using the weapons at your disposal. In DarkTide, you die alone or suffer together. At its core, DarkTide is a co-op game. Wandering too far risks punishment by foes looking to immobilize or capture stray rejects, such as the Slavering Chaos Hound or the Mobian Trapper. Once you fall prey to such foes, only your teammates can save you. More than that, your innate toughness, your determination to press on through the pain only recharges when you are in the proximity of your strike team. In DarkTide, chaos never sleeps. Like in every game, right guys? Anyways, the threat of chaos is not so easily defeated, and the battle for Tertium is just the beginning. In the coming weeks, months, and years, the DarkTide universe will grow, bringing with it new classes, missions, enemies, and allies, and much more. Veteran sharpshooters use the Astra Militarium's combat doctrine, overwhelming firepower honed through training and delivered unflinchingly in the heat of battle. The sharpshooter specializes in ranged combat drills, keeping the foe at a distance while bringing firepower to bear against high-priority targets, though they can spray and pray with the best of them. The sharpshooter is at their most dangerous when they take the time to place their shots where the enemy is vulnerable. The starting loadout with the sharpshooter is the melee standard issue Plutonium Sapper Shovel and the ranged Catario MK V2 Last Gun. The tactical action that the sharpshooter comes with is the frag grenade. The passive abilities are increased weak spot damage and increased ammo capacity. The class ability is the sharpshooter slows down their movement to take careful aim, increasing weak spot damage as well as accuracy in handling. The coherency bonus is increased chance of not using any ammo. Psykers' abilities are tied to the disciplines they learn to stave off madness and control their otherworldly gifts. Such disciplines run the gamut from show-stopping to subtle, depending on the Psyker's personality and tutelage. Psychonetics manipulate Empyrean forces with the power of their minds, repurposing it to crush heads and inflict gnawing agony on their victims. They leave a trail of mangled bodies in their wake, most of whom never had a chance to react to their danger. Some key features of the Psyker is effective versus elite enemies and warp charge / peril management. A starting loadout, the melee is the combat sword and the ranged weapon is a stub revolver. The psychic power is the brain burst. The passive ability is killing an enemy with brain burst stores a warp charge. This bioenergy increases the damage of your smite ability while active. The pro generation is reduced proportionally to the number of warp charges. The class ability, the Psyker discharges their accumulated warp charge, knocking enemies away. And the coherency bonus is increased damage against elite enemies. Preachers yearn for the release of Death and Arrival before the Golden Throne. Alas, it seems the Emperor yet has need of them in the mortal world, and so they fight on. Blows emboldened by pious rage as their life force ebbs, and fury heightened by the knowledge that each scrap of pain brings them closer to reward. Preachers care not if their labor die, so long as the foe is vanquished. Their faith hardens as they suffer injury, grow weaker, empowering attacks with holy wrath, and strengthening their will to fight on. Some key features of the Preacher are health management, high damage melee attacks, and good versus armor. The starting loadout for the Preacher is the axe and auto pistol. The tactical action is the stun grenade, and the passive abilities are melee damage is increased based on missing health, resist death on taking lethal damage, and increased melee attack speed. The class ability is the Preacher dashes forward, locking their target in melee, and the coherency bonus is decreases toughness damage taken. A Skullbreaker leans into the Ogryn's foremost attribute, its prodigious strength. He loves nothing more than to charge into the thick of the fighting, shouldering aside any punies that get in his path, to deliver punishing, shattering blows against his chosen target. Often while laughing at the tiny foes tire themselves out, failing at him in return, it's not subtle but it's definitely effective. More importantly, it's fun. Ogrins like having fun. Some key features of the Skullbreaker are they're good for hordes, effective stagger, suppression, and melee combat focused. The starting loadout is the melee pipe club and the ranged stumper. The tactical action is the box of grenades, and the passive ability is increased melee heavy attack damage, increased toughness from melee kills. Tough Skin greatly reduces toughness damage taken, also reduces damage taken, and increased revive and assist speed. The Bull Rush and the Ogren charges forward and knocks enemies back. After Bull Rush, the Ogren has increased movement and attack speed for a limited time, and the Coherency bonus is increased melee damage. So players, that wraps it up for this one. Let me know down below what classes you guys are going to use in this game. Sharpshooter, Cybernetic, Creature, or Skullbreaker. And let me know what game modes you guys are going to play. I know co-op with 4 of your friends can be extremely fun. So guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.